Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Earlier this week, Micah Parsons said it would be painful to sack Dak. I hope it's not painful for me, and I hope he doesn't get to me, for one. Just excited to go out there and have that matchup, but he's got 5 guys in front of him, plus a tight end and running backs that he's got to get through. Then I'll worry about if he can get to me.
Yeah.
Ocho, have you ever faced your teammate? Have you ever faced anybody that a former teammate? Because you say you didn't play when you went to New England. You said you didn't play against Cincinnati.
I didn't. So I didn't really get the opportunity to face against anybody that was a teammate of mine. Not that I can recall right off the top of my head, especially not someone that I was going to have to deal with at the defensive back position. I don't think I did.
I did.
Who you had to face?
Kansas City.
Who?
Glenn Cordrez was our middle linebacker on one of our Super Bowl teams. I told him, I said, bro, if I don't play you, it's over. I told the defensive coordinator, Greg Robinson, rest his soul. I said, Greg, this defense is unsound. Right. I said, I promise you, I have 200 yards on you. And I get 200 on you.
How many?
214.
How many you had?
214. I just saw the defense. I just saw it's unsound.
Right. Well, they hit.
And I'm like, you can't. I said, first of all, you can't guard me, bro. I mean, look, I get practice because y'all look, Ocho. You know what they do? They go look at the script. They see where the ball going, and they pretend. Yes, and they pretend like they know they deed it up, but they already know they cheat. So they know I'm going to run a basic cross, so I'm going to run an out, I'm going to 7, and so they don't go for none of the fakes. They just okay. Now, if we get into a game, you're not going to know. You're not going to be able to look at the script.
You got to read and react.
And so the moves that you don't bite for in practice, I guarantee you're going to bite it in the game.
Absolutely.
I told him. Yeah. It just so happens he's the defensive coordinator for the Kansas City Chiefs, and Cordrez was the middle linebacker.
You gave him that work, huh?
I had 181 in the second half. Bro, I said, bro, y'all not.
Hey, that's funny.
Ocho, you know when a defense is unsound, and you know when a player really can't do anything against you. Now, I give prime example. Now, our defensive lineman, he got 2.5 sacks against Baselli.
Right.
When Baselli was at his apex. Yes.
In Jacksonville?
Yes.
Well, he was the real deal.
2.5. But I'm like, bro, you not finna D me. I know.
Right.
I quit. In wrestling, when they're gonna retire, they take the shoes off and sit them in the middle of the ring. I said, man, if you D me up, I'm gonna take my shoulder pads off, my helmet, shoes, and sit them in the middle of the field. I'm done. Man, please. I might as well be done. I can't get no job. Who gonna hire me? He D me up.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Oh.
But I was like, look, but I love going against guys because practice was really hard for me. When guys didn't study the script, and I needed feedback, Ocho. Hey, Sharp, they would tell me, Sharp, you leaned into that one. That's kind of how I got the jump on it. You gave me a tail. You got on your toes. I know when you get ready to break, you start getting on them toes. So they would give me feedback. Man. And then when I got into the game, you think just by watching me all week on tape that you're going to be able to stop me in the game?
That don't work. That don't work.
What, please?
That do not work. It's a different ball game.
No, it doesn't. Not for me. But look, I just think the thing is that you work, you look at it, you look, okay. And the thing was hard for me, Ocho, because the way they covered another tight end, they weren't going to cover me like that because I had a different set of skills. Most tight ends were cumbersome, and you caught 25 passes. You had an outstanding. They were very robotic. They played bumper cars. I was like, oh no, I ain't trying to let you touch me.
Right.
I'm undersized. I already know I'm an undersized tight end. I'm not finna let you bump into you so you can grab me. No, let those big tight ends, those 250, 260 guys play bumper cars. Nah, bro, I'm Oled. I ain't trying to. I'm moving. I got wide. I was a former wide receiver, so I understand my strength. Not if it's a corner. Yeah, I want you. I'm gonna get physical. I want you to get up there. I said, "Oh, bro, you really? That's what you're doing? Nothing today. Hey, they're wiggling their butt. Nothing today, Sharpe. Ocho, you know how to get this stance, Ocho?
Yeah, hey, doing all that side to side. That little side to side. Yeah. Getting ready.
Get your ass out the way. That's what we doing. Man, Ocho, I wish you could have gone against some of your former teammates.
Yeah, that would have been fun, boy. That would have been fun. That would have really been
fun. Man. Hey, to be back, that be the. Because ain't nothing like, but you know the thing was, Ocho, like when I played the Broncos in the playoff game, I really didn't do no talking.
No,
nope.
Yeah, I can't.
I was focused. I wanted to show that, and I just remember, Ocho, I caught that tip. Trent threw a pass in the flat, and I already knew Jamal, Big Mob, man, his hands was suspect. I already knew that, and it was windy, so the ball first of all, it could be a nice, no breeze, 75 degrees. Jamal was going to struggle catching the football. I knew that. So you know what, Ocho? I started making my way that way. I said, you know what? Something told me to just make my way that way. Trent throw him the ball. The ball go up in the air.
You right there for it.
I catch it. It's right there in front of the Broncos bench. I turned the corner. Out the door. Gone. That was really the play that, and we up 7. I think we up at that point. I think we up 14.
Oh yeah, that was the dagger, huh?
It's over. Not against that defense. Not unless Trent threw a pick or somebody, we fumble the ball, he got a scoop and score. But as far as driving the football,
you ain't stringing together enough drives for that to happen.
No. No. You're not finna go 70, 80 yards against that defense. That wasn't gonna happen. We knew that. Once we got that lead, I was like, oh yeah. Hey, just don't turn it over. They're not getting anything against that. But what about when your teammates left Cincinnati and went to another team? You never play any of your former teammates?
I'm trying to think. The only person I might have played might have been Jonathan Joseph when he was in Houston. I think. Okay. I'm not sure.
Didn't J. Joe go to Colorado? Ain't he from CU?
No, I think J. Joe from South Carolina, right?
Oh, you're right. That is where he went. He went to the Gamecocks. Yeah. You're right. You're absolutely right, Ocho. You're absolutely right.
I can't remember. I remember Delta O'Neal left. I'm trying to think that
Delta was with me. Delta was with me in Denver.
He came from Denver to Cincinnati. Then never mind. Yeah, yeah. That's the only thing. That's the only person I can remember.